Yo, what's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from TiCGN.com, and welcome to episode 15 of the TiCXP podcast. I'm not going to waste no time. I'm going straight to the introductions. I'm going to start off with my light-skinned brother from somebody else's mother, Mr. Nickodemus X.
Hey, yeah, what's up? This is Nickodemus, the king himself. And then, yeah, I'm ready for PAX, man. That's all that's on my mind right now. But you know what I'm saying? I'm also ready for this podcast. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Welcome to our guest. Thanks for joining as well. And let's have a good show.
All right, then we got my right hand, one man. Tomorrow's PAX house is going to be Miss 2v1 herself, Mamacita.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm excited for PAX South myself, and I've got to finish packing. So I have an early flight in the a.m. I'm Eastern Standard Time, so I've got to be leaving out here at 5 a.m. So I'm really excited, and so let's get with the topics.
Oh, I forgot you on my time.
Yeah.
I know you gotta wake up mad early to get to the airport.
Yep.
Then we got Mrs. Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Oh, she got
a new name. Crunk Girl.
Hey man, I'm looking rough right now. This weather, I've been sneezing, my sinus is acting up, so yeah. But what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Shouts out to the people who are in here right now, the guests. Always shouts out to the chat and the people that's gonna come through and gonna flood the actual chat for us.
Yeah,
lively. Thanks for coming through. Make sure y'all like the video and all that good stuff. And yeah, man, we're gonna have a great show. We got a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about checkerboard rendering.
Yo, this next guy.
About that, can we?
This next guy don't need no introduction. But his introduction is cold as all get out.
Yeah,
Jack Move.
This pony.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody? It's Jack Move, man. The guru at Giddy Up. But you can also call me your pony commissioner. Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Yo, I swear I gotta get him and BFG on the same podcast, bro. These intros,
Yes, that is.
That's
pretty cool.
That intro. That's cool.
And if you guys see, we do have two other guests with us today. The hope is that these two will be able to join us in some type of capacity, because you guys do know we will have a new podcast coming. As you guys know, we have TiC Podcast, which is our premier podcast for Xbox. We have TiC XP Podcast, which is the podcast for multiplat. And then we'll have our TiC PlayStation podcast, which I don't think we for certainly have a name.
I want the name personally to be the We Got Exclusives podcast.
The We Got Exclusives podcast.
That's what I want it to be called. But we kind of debating right now. We trying to finalize that.
Yeah, don't name it that, because what's gonna happen when you got to change it to we don't have exclusives?
No, we always gonna have exclusives.
Please.
Hold on.
Always.
Hold on.
It's never going to stop.
Ponies. Hold on.
This nigga addressing people as ponies. We
Let's
ain't even
let
started
these
yet.
people introduce themselves. Chris, tell people about yourself, brother.
Oh, how you doing, guys? Chris from the UK here, and looking forward to having a bit of a chat about games and so on.
All right.
And we got Mr. Kevin.
My introduction is as good as ponies, I gotta say, man. I'm just I can't even follow that. I gotta be honest.
We got Mr. Kevin.
Hey everyone, Kevin here. Thanks for having me on the podcast. And we do have exclusives, and we will always have exclusives.
There we go.
Man's in for some fighting talk.
So before we jump into the topics, what are y'all playing? Nick, what you playing, brother?
Oh my gosh, bro. The Witcher 3 has consumed my life, man. We were talking about The Witcher 3 and how it's kind of hard to get into because of all the talking and stuff and all the political stuff. Dude, I mean, once you get past that and really start to... Who is sneezing right now?
Yo.
Come on, can you please control that?
It's the pony dust.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Dang.
Man, I'm trying to talk about this greatness right now. People sneezing and shit.
My bad, Nick. What you playing, Nick? What you playing?
Yo, The Witcher 3, man. But you remember, Fane, we were talking about how it's hard to get into because all the talking and stuff. Man, once you get past that and once you start really understanding what's going on, dog, you are enthralled in this game. I'm telling you, like, I don't know if I want to recommend it for you to get started on because you're going to get sucked in and that's all you're going to play like me. I don't know if I want to wish that on you like that, brother, because I know you are trying to catch up on your backlog. But dog, like every night I've been on this thing, bro. I can't get enough. Like the side missions, bro, they're like full-blown missions, man. It's like you think you're just gonna be in there for like 30 minutes or so. Next thing you know, you're just on this long mission, and it's very, very creative. So I'm having a hell of a time with it, and that's really all I've been playing. I play my indie games here and there because I stream them on Sundays, but mostly it's been Witcher 3, bro.
Okay, Mamacita, what you playing?
Oh man, yeah, I just wrapped up Uncharted 4 2 nights ago. So that's what I've been playing that, and I've made no secret on Twitter my challenge playing that game on crushing mode, and so I did complete it.
Oh,
so yeah, but y'all got some explaining to do about that boss fight, right?
Which one?
Uncharted 4.
The last one.
Yes.
That was difficult. That was difficult.
That was
annoying more than difficult.
It
honestly.
was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it took me a minute to kind of figure things out. I'm like, I'm not trying to give anything away, so.
Just doing probably what everybody else was doing and trying to figure out why in the hell you dying.
Yeah, Buddy killed me a million times.
Are you talking about the end when you're fighting Rafe with a sword?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
he killed me a bunch of times.
Parry block. I was parrying and blocking my behind off and still dying.
I'm glad I'm not alone. I gotta say that is the worst end boss there is.
On Crushing, that joint take like an hour, maybe
that's
2. Like,
yes.
That's what she's playing on, Crushing.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, yeah.
I just wanted to be. I didn't care about making my own Crushing. I didn't care.
Yeah, I was looking for some of my PlayStation buddies. I had to pause. I was like, let me hit somebody up. Somebody need to talk to me because I was shaking and shivering. I was raging. I think I hit up Barry. I did hit up Jay Barry. I was like, look, can you please chat with me, please? And he hit me up. He said, I'm sorry, Mom, I didn't see it. But I was like, I was like trying to hit you up, like, help a sister out and tell me what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. But I figured I just had to respond faster. I just had to block and parry a lot faster than what I was. And I made it through. So I have that under my belt, but I would never, ever do that again.
You're not alone, Mamacita.
Yeah.
Kevin, what you playing, brother?
Through The Last of Us Remastered right now.
Ooh.
Okay.
This your first time?
Yeah.
Like a virgin.
Sitting in my desk.
Touch for the very first time.
But yeah, I'm having a good time with it. I'm only in the beginning hours right now, but it's already starting up.
That
really good.
Fantastic.
Jalissa, you kind of muffled, but what are you playing? Yeah.
I'm muffled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. Come back to me.
She's playing Madden. She's playing Madden.
Mr. Giddy Up, what you playing, brother?
Let me see. I'm playing through a couple of games right now. I just bought the DLC for The Binding of Isaac, which is the Afterbirth DLC. So I'm back on that game. That's a great game. Got to revisit it. Every other, you got to revisit that game. What else am I playing? Playing the Uncharted 4 co-op and the Uncharted 4 multiplayer. What else am I playing? Playing a little bit of Last of Us Online. And I think that's and I'm playing Knack. So that's
I'm about to say, don't forget Knack. I saw that
playing a little bit of Knack, bro.
Someone has to.
I ain't gonna die twice in one such and such. Yeah, that joint went out the window.
Crunk, you still muffled, sweetheart.
I'm still muffled.
Crunk, we here at TiCGN, we believe in quality.
Yeah, we all gotta have mics like Jack Move.
Yes,
man.
I got a great mic and a great computer. It's just acting up.
Hello, Chris. Chris, what you playing, brother?
Well, The Division has sucked me back in with its survival mode. It's I don't know, man. It's the game I love to hate. But besides that, I've got The Witcher 3 on the go. And
there we go. There we go.
Yeah, man. Seriously, Nickodemus, you need to get on the DLCs. They're like
I'm working on it. I got to get to level like 20, 30, something like that to recommend you. So I'm working on it, man.
Yeah, seriously, they're like whole like different games. They're crazy.
Man.
It's crazy.
I
You
just
love it.
Look, fam. I just went to the ball with Tris, and I was generally excited to hit this ball, bro. Like I was like, man, this is exciting, man. I can't wait to go on the date with Tris. You know what I'm saying? I'm generally excited right now. I was like, is this weird? I got all dressed up, fam, and she's got all dressed up, and she looking all nice and stuff. I'm like, oh man, we about to hit this up.
Is that the one with the masks?
Yes, I put that wolf mask on, fam. Yeah, man.
We done. Yeah, that and just completing Ratchet and Clank as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just finished that. Crunk Girl, you good now?
Am I good?
You're a little better.
Yeah, you're a little better. What you playing right now?
All right. Y'all know I'm the sports person out of the crew. Jack Move already know what's up. So I play Madden and a little 2K, you know what I'm saying? That'd be my go-to joints. But outside of that, I've been playing the Neo beta. I've been playing a lot of that. That game is that joint is fun. Also I've been playing Fury. Finally got get into my backlog. So played a little bit of Fury. Fury is really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Pretty damn good. What else have I been playing? The Nier Automata demo.
Is that Fury kicking your ass, girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And that Fury is a beast, man.
Yeah, I think I'm on the second or the third boss. I can't remember.
Yeah, you're not gonna give up, are you?
Nah.
Okay.
I just want to try. Like when we get the PlayStation Plus games, I'll download them, but I might not play them right when they come out. I play them on my own time.
You need to stream that. I want to see that. I want to see you play that.
I died a couple. I ain't gonna front though. That first boss, the little joint that just show you how to do shit. Yeah, I died on him a couple times.
Hey, ain't no shame. Ain't no shame. That game is hella hard. So ain't no shame.
I died a whole lot of times trying to figure out what the hell was I doing wrong. But so far so good. Fury's a pretty good game though. Matter of fact, I think I'm on the second boss, the guy with the eye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lady. She's in a straight jacket.
Girl, guy, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I just saw it thing got a big ass eye on it. So
yeah, I know where you're at. I'm on
that one. But that and played a little bit of Nier Automata.
What you think about that?
Oh, this is my first Nier game because from what my Japanese loving cats on the PlayStation side, a lot of them have played the first Nier, and they know a lot about the series. So they told me that it should be a pretty good game if you give it a chance. So I tried it and it's pretty good. I forgot how far I got into it. I just played a little bit of it just to get a feel for it. But I may stream it probably tomorrow.
Oh, I played that demo like 5 times. I love that game.
I know a lot of people like the boss battle because the boss battle is like real huge. And, you know what I'm saying? It's not like your normal boss battle. So it kind of reminds me of when I saw it. It kind of reminds me of Shadow of Colossus a little bit, where it's really, really oversized.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's all I've been playing. Nier, Fury, and just a little bit of my Madden and my people.
Now, see, for me, I just finished up Ratchet and Clank.
Great game.
Great game.
Love the game. I'm currently doing a playthrough of Sniper Elite 3 on PS4, and then I'm on Xbox, which I had to step away because I almost broke my controller. Rise and Shine. I don't know if y'all.
Oh, I seen it.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You
broke your controller.
That game is fun. I was about to. That game is so much fun, but you die. Like it's constant deaths over and over and over and over again.
Like Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna die a lot, and it takes a little bit to get used to the shooting controls of Rise and Shine. But once you get used to the shooting controls and realizing what weapon you got to use for certain situations, and and a lot of it is timing. Like you got a lot of stuff coming at you at one time from a bunch of different angles, and if your timing not right with your weapon swaps, man, you will die instantly. So I encourage anybody, if you got an Xbox or if you have a PC, go pick up Rise and Shine. It's like $13. Definitely work. It's made by Adult Swim Games. So it's definitely worth checking out. Lots of humor in the game. There's a version of Zelda, Link in the game. There's a version of Super Mario in the game, and like the game doesn't take itself serious. Like it realizes it's in the game world, and the game it makes references to you as the person who's controlling the narrative. So it's definitely fun, definitely worth it. But be prepared to die a lot. Now,
what the hell was the name of that game that you die constantly? I think
I don't want to play any games that's gonna put my breast to the test.
Hotline Miami. Yo,
Hotline Miami. That's
Hotline Miami. Man, that game right there makes you want to
dope.
Freaking punch the TV, dog. Like.
Now it is two things I want to get to before we go on the first topic. Number one, if you guys look in the description down below, there's 2 links there at the very top. One is for Nintendo Switch giveaway, another one's for Xbox One S giveaway. Xbox One S giveaway ends February 1st. Nintendo Switch giveaway ends April 1st. Make sure you guys check that out. And number 2, this will be the absolute time, because this is the second time that for some reason I didn't pay attention, and I'll allow Nickodemus to outnumber me and Mamacita on this podcast. The next time we have a podcast, it's gonna be nothing but Xbox dudes all over.
I was gonna speak on that because this is the second podcast in a row that we
invasion of the ponies, bro.
We're always outnumbered. I'm glad
y'all
you
not.
said it.
Y'all outnumbered me before. Y'all
always outnumbered. 2 versus 1 on the Switch Saturday.
There's like 2 or 3 times it was just me and then you and Mamacita.
No, it won't. But that's because your girl, your road dog, Crunk Girl.
I was still outnumbered.
Now the South Carolina weather to adjust in the
girl. We know
this is the second time where it's been just me and Mamacita and everybody else was.
We about 2 and 2.
It's 5 on 2. It's 5 on 2 now.
In weather, God dog it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the stables and
there you go,
and let y'all run free for a little bit. So recently,
snorting that pony does.
I don't know what that sound is. That's annoying as hell,
bro.
Just recent. What the hell? Who farting?
I don't know what that is.
I don't even do it.
Oh, so just recently, yesterday, the internet went nuts because Digital Foundry got a hold of a white paper and they began to confirm speculation, if that makes any sense. They said it's speculation, but it's confirmed speculation, whatever that means, that Project Scorpio will not be the beast everyone thought. Not everyone thought it would be, but a lot of people thought it would be. They did confirm that it still will be the most powerful console when it releases. It will be more powerful than the PS4 Pro, but it will not be doing the native 4K 60 on all games, which most people with half a brain cell knew this. The only thing that Microsoft ever confirmed is that their first-party titles will run native 4K. We know games like, for example, they said games like Forza, let's say Forza 6, would it be in 1080p, 60 frames per second? On the Scorpio, it will run 4K, 60 frames per second, native. So, a lot of people are celebrating. Some people are upset for whatever reason. But I do want to get some thoughts, and I know something Nick has to say, which me and Mamacita already got a counterpoint ready for you ponies. But
let me go first, man, because I want to make it clear. Okay, I want to make it clear that what I got from the Digital Foundry article wasn't anything taken away from Microsoft to any capacity. I think people are reading into this whole thing wrong. What the problem is that Microsoft, the Xbox community, and just a lot of people in general were just hyping this Scorpio thing up to the point where they made it seem like it's going to just be everything native 4K. They were basically, my problem is everybody was shitting on Mark Cerny and the Pro for using checkerboard rendering, you know what I'm saying? Basically looking down on it like it was, it was shit, right? And so here we go, Digital Foundry speculating, and based on it's some reliable resources, right? Based on that,
I ain't gonna just run anything.
Based on that, they're pretty much going to be using similar, if not the same type of techniques to achieve, 4K for most of their games. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much the same scenario to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like with the Pro, you got some games that run native 4K. right? Straight up native 4K. You got some games, not many, but you got some games. Most games are using the checkerboard rendering, upscaling to 4K. You know what I'm saying? And with the Scorpio, it's going to be pretty much the same type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the Scorpio. No, listen. Yes, the Scorpio is going to be more powerful. No one's taken away from that. It's going to be more powerful, and it may run more games in native 4K. But there's going to be many games that won't run in native 4K, and in order for them to get to a 4K type of display, they're going to use the same type of technique. You know what I'm saying? So people were my problem right now is that the Xbox community and even the execs and stuff were shitting on the Pro. They were shitting on the Pro. They were shitting on it. They were shitting on the checkerboard rendering and stuff. And now they got a technique being used. They got a technique. Yes. They were saying all that, right? They were saying all that, talking mad shit. And now they got a technique they're using. They're using a technique called sparse rendering, which is funny because Xbox games are sparse. So that's funny. That's real funny. They're using that.
You about to get this work.
They're using sparse rendering, right? So my thing is, it's pretty much the same type of technique. So I'm asking you guys, the Xbox community. I can get whatever work you want to give, but I'm asking the Xbox community, is this acceptable? And how can you explain it? So you Xbox people right now, I want y'all to answer for the sins of the community. And I want to know tonight, which one of y'all is going to be Jesus?
Here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Really fast, because, Mamacita, we know the work about. Fuck his question. Hit him with the shit.
This is the thing. Here's the thing about. There's a couple of things that I want to say to that, but the first thing that I want to say that confirmed. This is confirmed speculation. Is the equivalent to alternative facts, and I saw someone actually after I was making a note to say that somebody mentioned that in the chat, but that's the equivalent. How do you have a confirmed speculation? Speculation is something that we think to be true. We don't know to be true. So I'm confirming something that we don't know to be true, first of all. And then you mentioned, Nick, about this, saying that it's not true 4K gaming, because when I reviewed the Digital Foundry's video, what's key about the statement? He said another option that developers might consider running graphics at 68Z, but and the CPU at 38Z, which would allow, we all know what, higher fidelity, shadowing, texting, lower draw distance, all that good stuff. But it was another option, is what he stated, that was in this on this white paper. This is an option that we are allowing our developers to do this if they choose to.
What's the difference between that and the Pro? What's the difference?
It's an option.
It's an option for developers, period.
But I'm saying you have an option. But what I'm saying is, if you have a game that you want to take some of the resolution, decrease that because you want to increase light and texture and all that, why not have that? Why not have that option? So what you're saying is, should they force the developers? This game has to be 4K, has to render 4K. It has.
Y'all missing the whole point. Y'all missing the whole point. You missing the whole point. No, I'm not saying that they have to do anything. I'm not saying they have to do anything. I'm saying that you guys were talking mad shit. Mad shit about, you know what I'm saying, the checkerboard rendering, looking down on it. And now they're pretty much going to be doing the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Time out, Nick. Can I finish?
Oh no, go ahead.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead. Because when you say we talking shit, I don't know who you're referring to. No.
You guys are gonna answer for their sins.
You guys are talking about. No, we're not answering.
You're gonna answer for their sins. You are.
And I don't think the Xbox community needs to answer to you guys about anything. First and foremost, we don't need to answer to you. And to me, what you're trying to do is drive the narrative for the Xbox, community. And what you're not hearing me say is that it was an option. If you're saying it's another option for developers to utilize, it's an option. It's a choice, is what I'm saying. And then what's key about that video, because I watched it in its entirety. I listened to him present all this information as if it was fact. But then the last 5 minutes, you know what he says? To be clear, this is speculation based on what we now know on the new Radeon features open in Microsoft for the Scorpio design. But then he goes on to say, beyond all of that, all we have to go on is what Microsoft stated. Then he says how the final specs will shape up remains to be seen. So what the heck are you guys over there?
Listen,
telling the Xbox community that they have to explain themselves?
You guys are so silly. You guys are so silly.
Are you serious?
You're silly. You guys are silly. You guys are so silly. You're silly, bro. Y'all silly. You're silly, bro.
It's 2 points I want to make. It's 2 points I'm going to make.
You guys aren't even getting it, bro.
2 points I want to make.
You're so stuck on one thing. You're not even getting
it. Listen.
Go ahead.
2 points I want to make. Number one, did we not forget that Quantum Break was shit on by the PlayStation community for using some of the same techniques that the PS4 is using to obtain 4K? Number one, so that technique that's being used by the PS4 that you say was shit on by the Xbox community was originally shit on by the PlayStation community. Number one. Number two, we can go back to the last 4 or 5 podcasts, and I specifically remember you saying how you don't believe shit that come out of Microsoft said because Scorpio is not real, it's not here. You'll believe it when you see it. But the moment Digital Foundry makes a video, what they saying to you guys is fact and running with it. But just a few videos ago, Nick, it was all about, Scorpio not real. You guys are running with what Microsoft is saying. I believe it when I see it in my hand.
Mm-hmm. What else did I say?
It was vaporwave.
All right, pause right there. Pause right there. What else do I always say? I say that when it comes to sources, when it comes to specs and talks like that, I have a couple of sources, rare sources that I actually trust, right? And one of them is Digital Foundry. So when Digital Foundry speaks, I'm not saying this is 100% facts, but we also got leaks of the Pro, right? We got leaks of the Pro, and that turned out to be true, right? And everybody was jumping to conclusions, you know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody doing nothing different here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this speculation, there's a high percentage that the speculation is true. You know what I'm saying?
Nick, also on Digital Foundry, they came up with the Switch stats as well, and they came out to be true as well.
So there's a high percentage this shit is true. You know what I'm saying? So let's just face it. They're going to be using the same type of techniques. They're going to be using the same type of techniques to achieve 4K on Scorpio. They're going to be using the same type of techniques. Huh?
Was Quantum Break not shit on by the PlayStation community?
Don't ask me. Ask somebody else because I don't pay attention to Quantum Break. I don't know nothing about that game.
Quantum Break techniques, which are some of the same techniques the PS4 used in the upscale games to checkerboard 4K, was shit on tremendously by the PS4 community for how it achieved its graphic. It was shit on. So what you said Xbox community shit on was originally shit on by the entire PS community.
Well, I let the rest of the PS.
I haven't played it
because I don't know nothing about that. I'll let the rest of the PS people speak on that because I don't know nothing about
Quantum Break. I actually,
this double XP, baby. Let's go.
No, hey, you didn't win that first argument, homie. The second argument, you may have won that one. I don't know. I wasn't one of the people that shit on Quantum Break because that's actually one of the games I want to buy for if I ever do get a Scorpio or a regular Xbox One S, if you know what I'm saying. If y'all gonna let me win that thing, I won't have to buy one. But just putting that plug in there. But yeah, man, Quantum Break actually it looked cool to me. I don't know if it's a great game or not. Some of the people that I know who played it and beat it, they didn't like it, or they said it was too short, just like the order was. But as of how it got to the whatever y'all want to call it. What was it running in? 1080p or what?
It was using some checkerboarding techniques to achieve.
Oh, it was basically using the same kind of checkerboarding technique to get to a certain fidelity or whatever.
Thank you. And it was
there's nothing wrong with that though. That's the thing.
The diehards was running in the streets talking mad noise.
I've been hearing 4K uncompromised, and I've been
from who?
Not you. I didn't say
Microsoft.
Where?
Yeah.
Where? No, show me your tweet. Screenshot it, my nigga.
I'll show you the E3 video. The E3 video. You can watch E3. How about we watch E3?
So you said Albert Pinello didn't say that?
Nope.
Are you fucking serious?
Dead ass.
No, somebody get the that promotional video.
What's that video that TiC been posting up for the longest when Albert Pinello said 4K uncompromised? Don't lie.
Look it up. Read it. Go and listen to exactly what he said. Listen, and for people keep saying like Chris said, Chris said a minute ago. Oh, Phil Spencer.
I'm not saying that what he meant or what he didn't mean. I'm saying did he not say that?
Nope.
To be fair, Albert Pinello said on TiC that the game was it Phantom Dust was going to be this massive 30-hour RPG crazy game, and supposedly the developers were like, "You what?" and they had no idea about it, and and it turned out that it was never going to happen like that or anything like that. So Albert Pinello just says random stuff.
So you saying the Xbox community that's been touting, not all of the community, but the main fanboys, the ones who's been touting this 4K uncompromised such and such and such. You saying that just came out of thin air? That
listen,
didn't say that, and they
look in the chat.
Are you saying that?
In the chat. Listen, look in the chat. The CEO of the Inner Circle Games Network just told you your answer. He did not say that we created the title. He said that was a goal.
He said that was a goal.
That was a goal. He never said all games are going to be 4K 60 compromised.
The people who touted that basically were misconstrued. And
they misconstrued the news coming from TiC. No one ever said that. Like Chris sat there and lied and said that Phil Spencer said it. No one from Microsoft ever said that.
Goals instead of what it was going to really do.
That was a goal.
But what I saw about the 4K,
I'm asking and trying to clarify stuff. Because from how some of the Xbox community, not all, some don't give a damn about none of that shit. They just want to play games. And there's others who've been pushing the agenda about what Pinello, what he said was 4K uncompromised, and that's it. Zen architecture and all this other crazy PC technical shit that I don't even know about. I really don't care. I don't care about it.
I'm sorry, but I don't remember anybody saying that Scorpio was going to run every game in 4K. That this uncompromising thing. I remember the reports about first party games being 4K. I do remember that because I did hear that, and I saw the Xbox fanboys praising that. That is what I saw. But I didn't see Xbox fanboys saying every game on Scorpio was going to be 4K.
Hey, hold on. Wait, pause. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick. I talked a lot. I talked a lot, but I want to interject real quick. Weren't the execs on Twitter shitting on Pro and saying that our machine is going to deliver true 4K?
Yeah, they did say that.
I did see that. I did see. But how do we know so what is on this white piece of paper that says that isn't going to be true?
You just said it out your mouth that all the games weren't going to be true 4K. They aren't.
But Crunk Girl, all the games. I didn't just say that. I said I didn't hear Xbox
60. I'll be fine with that.
Both of us can't talk at the same time. So I'll let you finish. What I said was I didn't see Xbox fanboys saying that all games on Scorpio were going to run 4K. I didn't see them saying it. I did not. If you saw it, that's one thing, but I didn't see that. And saying that it's a 4K machine, if the first party games can run 4K, what is that?
Hold up, I'm finna send you a video right now because I remember the fellow who said it.
I want to see somebody from Microsoft saying 4K, 60 frames per second, all games uncompromised. I want to hear it.
What she just said about
PCs ain't even doing that though.
Exactly.
Xbox fans saying such and such and such.
Okay, so
I ain't worried about fans.
2 or 3 Xbox fans. Excuse me.
Can I ask this question?
Xbox fan doesn't represent the Xbox community. I am just so over you guys singling out 2 or 3 people and saying that they speak for the Xbox community because
ladies, the King of Indies needs to ask a question real quick. I just need to ask a question real quick. So basically what the Pro is doing is pretty much the same as what the Scorpio is going to be doing then, right? So basically it's up to the developers how they want to use the power, and some games will be in 4K and some won't. So it's basically the same. The Scorpio and the Pro are basically the same type of technique, same type of machine, except for the Scorpio is going to be a little more powerful.
The developers will have more power to use on the Scorpio.
So why was everybody...
games.
So if it's going to be the same, why was everybody shitting on the Pro? Is my thing, including the Microsoft execs. So if it's going to be pretty much the same deal here,
games will look better and run better on Project Scorpio. But what I'm saying is, and same thing Mamacita saying is, and same thing you've been saying for months, we have to wait and see. You guys, you can't say, well, Microsoft said this, and that's a lie. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna find out when it gets here. When it's in my hands, I believe it. Then when Digital Foundry speak, oh, you know what? That's fact.
What
You
the
can't
thing
do that. You can't have it both ways.
Their assumptions or whatever you want to call it, they have been coming true lately.
But
But
the
you
thing
can't
is,
have it both ways.
and you can't. And the thing is, you use Digital Foundry, and
For
they
all these
even
documents
said-
on the Microsoft portal, like the developer portal, like these aren't like made up documents.
Hold on, did you see it?
I didn't believe they were pro. I didn't believe that the pro was real until they showed, and I'm like, well, damn, they were right.
Oh, you know what? I just Jack move, man. What's your thoughts about this, brother? We over here.
Man, is it safe?
Let my man Jack out the
Oh, here it
stable.
is. Oh, Jack,
Swing it, bro.
Let him out the stable right quick.
Jack, before you go, I need everybody to know this. But me, Nick, Mamacita, and Crunk, we fight like brothers and sisters, but it's all love. Like, don't take nothing we say. You know,
Nah,
it's
man.
all love. So.
We all play these games and we passionate, but we ain't taking it that far.
Yeah.
He want to
What's your thoughts, brother?
Yeah, I'm not ready to loosen up I'm not ready to loosen up my bra straps yet.
Oh
I'm
no.
good.
I mean, like y'all said, I usually go by, what Digital Foundry say, and they've also said that checkerboard, sparse, or native 4K is not a huge difference. So I don't even know why people tripping anyway. If you can't tell the difference, like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? So, and like Nickodemus said, it seemed like it's a stronger version of the Pro, and everybody gonna get these games. I don't see where the argument coming from. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, first of all, you would have had to been some kind of damn idiot to think that Microsoft was gonna have native 4K 60 everything. It's PCs not even doing that. Top dollar PCs is not doing
Exactly.
that.
Thank you.
So we're like, come on, man. And first of all, if they see how Sony doing it, they probably already had their plans anyway. But they would be stupid as a company to go out and spend top dollar just to get native 4K when you can do a rendering mode that's gonna look damn near identical. So I don't see the issue.
Oh my gosh, the voice of reason.
I don't even think people cared about native 4K until it was brought up in with the paperwork and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't. To be honest, last year I would have been fine with them just coming out with a slim in every game running 1080p 60. Forget 4K.
So
Can we get every single game to run 1080p 60?
Let me say this. My thing is, like I keep saying or whatever. My thing is, I'm not worried about Scorpio being this or that or whatever like that. All these specs and all this stuff like that. The only reason why I'm bringing this stuff up is because I didn't appreciate when Sony was showing off their technology. Cerny was describing the technology and stuff like that. And I appreciate the Xbox community and execs and stuff taking shots and looking down on them. And that's what I don't appreciate. You know what I'm saying? That's my only argument here, y'all. Like, I'm not shitting on your precious Scorpio. I'm not shitting on the Savior. Okay? I'm not shitting on Jesus. All right? The Scorpio is going to be more powerful. It's going to be a great console. Yes, I agree. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I don't like the hypocrisy, bruh. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I think people need to shut up. I think people need to shut up in these streets until things are fully revealed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people just need to just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Because this is speculation. Yes, I agree with you guys. This is speculation. But like I said, Digital Foundry has a good track record of these things being true. And it looks to me like the Scorpio is going to be doing the same type of thing as the Pro, but it's going to be more powerful. It's going to be using the same type of technology that everybody shitted on, but just more powerful.
Matter of fact,
man, I mean,
not to stop you. Matter of fact, Zaire said something yesterday. Not Zaire. What's the guy's name that's on Zaire's thing? D. I think his name is D. He was saying the exact same thing. He was like, from what the documents and stuff like that, he was like, well, it's going to be more powerful. That's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But it's going to be doing the exact same type of rendering mode. And he was like, we were shitting on it at one time, and now we can't just be like, well, it's still better because it's on our console. We were shitting on it before, so why can't we shit on it now?
Games theoretically, games still multiplex still should look better on Scorpio.
Yeah,
theoretically, more power.
The whole rendering thing, he was like, we were shitting on it before, so why is it okay now? Because Microsoft is going to be doing technically the same thing. So what makes one better than the other?
Chris, what's your thoughts, brother?
I don't know, man. It's real tough because the community obviously going at each other like crazy. They're proper like dogs trying to, who's the biggest dog in the yard sort of thing. And Sony have been a bit naughty, but in the past with the whole kind of game swapping sort of scenario. And Microsoft have got one up on them now, and they're coming back on it. And then this thing comes out from Digital Foundry, and that was the facts after E3. Nobody knows what it's going to be like now. I mean, they've probably looked at the Pro and they've probably thought, right, well, we can make this a bit better here and that a bit better there. I mean, nobody knows anything until it actually comes out and we get the facts, at the end of the day. Digital Foundry are pretty good when it comes down to these things with like matching the specs and what things are like. I mean, like Nickodemus said, they've been right with the Switch and with the Pro. So we just got to see, really. We got to see what they've got to bring. They've got to bring it. I think they've got to bring it before E3. Definitely got to bring it before E3.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We got to hit up Foxconn so they can get some pictures of what it looked like.
Kevin, what's your thoughts, brother?
I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to keep on going at each other. And it's healthy for the community to do that, obviously within reason. But at the end of the day, I agree where Microsoft needs to come out before E3. They need to say their piece and they need to lay out details. At the end of the day, I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. I just don't. I don't think that whether it renders 4K natively or whether checkerboarding way to go, like I don't think any of that will matter to the end of the day.
As a PS4 Pro owner, I mean, checkerboarding, I mean, I'm too busy sitting there looking at how beautiful it all looks. I have no idea what's going on in the story. I'm playing Uncharted 4. I'm glad I played it, previously before. Play it now, and I have no idea of where I'm at or anything like that. I'm too busy going, oh, look at the pretty trees, look at the pretty, look at the background, look how pretty Nathan Drake looks, it's.
Imagine how Horizon is going to look. Actual games that are actually built on that system.
Yeah. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be something else.
I will say, for those people who rock with us, this podcast is every 2 weeks, and me, Nick, Mamacita, Crunk, we really had some pent up. Nick started it.
I did start it.
Nick started this in the chat.
Damn, Nick.
But it's the hypocrisy, though. I'm tired of the hypocrisy.
I am too.
I'm tired of the hypocrisy.
I've been saying, but
Are you serious?
I've been saying that with the Pro, whatever. I've been saying, like, as long as the games look good, I don't care what they got to do to get it there. And everybody was just talking trash about it and stuff like that. That's what I don't appreciate. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't like hypocrisy. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I don't
like we said earlier, that's how we felt about the Quantum Break game. That game got crapped on.
What is Quantum Break?
That's exactly how when you talk about hypocrisy, the attack of that towards that game. When I played Quantum Break, and I'm not looking at what is that. I played that game and I thought this was a beautiful game. It was a beautiful game. And you all are laughing.
That's all I'm saying. You say you hate the hypocrisy, but we're giving you an example of something that happened
before. You can throw shade at the Xbox, and you can laugh, and you can throw shade. But when somebody throws shades back at you guys, you can't take it.
Hey, Fame always talk about our Japanese games. And I take that pretty well, I think.
Listen, if you ain't played Uno 7, you ain't a real PlayStation gamer.
Xbox One been crapped on since 2013, man. Xbox community been dealing with guys talking about how weak the console was. Now you don't have no games. Everything they do, that ain't no good. Every first party game that's released, that's not no good game. Record, that sucks. Ori, that was all right. But don't nobody want to play. Y'all guys throw that all the time.
Speaking of games, though, I think also that Xbox community really needs to stop focusing so much on Scorpio. I mean, it's good. Like Cal said in the chat here, people are excited for new tech. That's cool. But ultimately, I think they need to start really pressing Microsoft for games because the sparse rendering fits right in with what's going on with Microsoft right now. It is sparse.
I just finished playing a whole lot of games on my Xbox.
You guys gotta agree. These 4K 60 exclusives on Scorpio, you're not gonna have any 4K 60 games the way it's going. You know what I'm saying? First party ain't dropping stuff. So you really got to get them on these games.
I got a question. Other than what's the name of the game? Halo Wars 2, which I heard is actually really good. I'm not in the RTS.
Yeah, everybody's saying I've been getting a lot of praise for Halo Wars 2.
Yeah. What's the next game to drop? Like, are y'all gonna have to wait until E3, or do you feel like something else is gonna?
It's got to be Cuphead.
You tell me when y'all
Cuphead,
for games.
Cuphead has confirmed. Cuphead has confirmed for the summer. Cuphead has confirmed for the summer.
Y'all doing the same thing.
I know Halo Wars is coming out, but I don't know about anything else because I know y'all got Sea of Thieves. I know.
Here's the thing.
Beta for it because I heard
this is something that I would think somebody like Nick and Jack Move would appreciate as well. There are smaller titles on Xbox that are dropping. It's not just bigger titles.
I appreciate that.
Rise and Shine.
You know, Candlelight.
Rise and Shine drop.
Fame Candlelight is another one that's coming.
That's another. There's smaller titles. Everyone focuses on the big Xbox games, but there are smaller titles that are dropping that y'all just aren't seeing. Like we said,
they don't promote it enough.
Rise and Shine. People.
They don't promote it enough. That's the problem, bruh. They don't Microsoft and whatever, they don't promote it like that, so people don't really be knowing.
I don't be knowing any games you be playing unless you play them.
I promote it.
But that's not PlayStation.
I know Yakuza has.
That's not PlayStation.
Yakuza, Gravity Rush 2, Tales of Mysteria, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. What else is coming? It's another game. Digimon. I think that joint dropped next week. If it's not next week, it's the week after.
What I'm saying, Xbox is dropping. Everyone focuses on the big name Xbox games, but not paying attention to the smaller games that they've been dropping. That are coming.
I'm glad there are smaller games, and I'm glad that you and other folks are giving them a chance.
People focus on bigger games though because that's in part what helps to sell units.
Yeah, do it.
So if they're not promoting that doesn't for Xbox.
So you're saying they don't promote their big games?
No, what I'm saying is if they don't have any in their lineup right now, because that's the question, right?
So there are no big games in the lineup coming out this year? No big name games in the lineup coming out this year?
I think there's going to be big games coming out.
Games, but if the question was what's the next big exclusive, and there hasn't.
I think Crackdown probably, but there's no release date. I think
Crackdown most likely.
Sea of Thieves.
I think it's gonna be Scorpio. I think Sea of Thieves.
I'll tell you right now, Sea of Thieves is gonna be a monster. Everybody, when the game's under NDA.
Ooh.
But I just hope people. I hope
people
support their game. It looks cool. It's not my type of game, but it's a crowd.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, Sea of Thieves, it does look cool, but it's not for me. I don't think.
It's a crowd of it for everybody. I don't like Minecraft, but I'm the minority.
And here we go once again. Every time you mention an Xbox game,
it's not that tight. Everyone, or Xbox don't got enough games for me to purchase it.
I would have been pumped for Scalebound.
I'm ready for. I was really looking forward to Scalebound, but I am looking forward to Crackdown because actually Crackdown was one of the games that I actually did like from the 360 era. I love Crackdown 1 and 2.
Hey, Mamacita, I noticed if it drops exclusively on PS4, it's their type of game.
No, I don't.
Don't you hear the hypocrisy?
Because
I hear it.
I don't own.
Hey, I like the way Cuphead look. I'll put that out there.
Cuphead
too.
Cuphead gonna be dope.
A lot of games on PS4. I mean, on PlayStation, that he ain't played that he don't like. He'll tell you that much.
Right, but
I love my racing games.
Any game that got
I'm always jealous of Forza.
It's a lot of AAA games Jack Move don't even fuck with. He fuck with indie games.
Well, you already know that.
Yeah, I know, but I know you. It don't matter what system is on. You might even know it may be a highly praised game. It don't mean you gotta like it. Like you don't like Killzone like that.
No, of course not. Killzone's terrible.
Damn.
You don't.
Blasphemy in here.
But I'll say this much: the thing about what people don't get about a lot of the PlayStation gamers is, even though we got all these different types of exclusives, all of us don't like the same exclusives.
Right.
We don't. I damn sure don't. Like me and Barry love games, but he loves way more of the Japanese games than I do, because half of them Japanese games I don't even know. But the difference between me and other people is I'm not afraid to go and try them. Like the Sky 5, I tried it. I didn't like it, but
you play exclusive sports games.
Yeah, and some people like sports games and some people don't. I love my sports games.
Hey, Crunk Girl, you just said any type of game, but you tried it. See if these may not be a type of game, but you gonna try it?
She ain't got no Xbox.
Minecraft.
Hypocrisy.
I tried Minecraft. I tried Minecraft.
This nigga.
I'm just saying.
I tried Dragon Quest Heroes 1, and it just wasn't for me. But I gave it a chance.
So that means you're gonna give Sea of Thieves a chance?
That's just like, I didn't like Gears. I don't like Halo. I didn't like Fable. But you know what? I played all of them. I might not have owned the systems, but when I was in college, I had friends that owned everything. So it's not like I haven't played any of them. They just weren't for me, but that don't mean I didn't give them a chance and didn't try them. It's just like, there's a lot of PlayStation games that I didn't know about that I played, that some of them I didn't like, and some of them, like Sly Cooper. I don't like Sly Cooper.
Whoa.
Wait a minute, I'm taking you out the podcast.
Wait a minute, you being real disrespectful.
She need to go, dog. What the hell is this?
Bye.
Yeah, she gotta go. She got
Frida.
See, I didn't even like Sly Cooper. I don't.
Wow.
I think Siphon Filter shits on every single PlayStation game ever. I love Siphon Filter. That's my favorite game of all time. My favorite franchise, Sony franchise of all time. But to some people, Kingdom Hearts is their favorite. Or some people like, I like Ratchet and Clank, but I don't like all of them. I only like the first 3. But the Ratchet and Clank that came out last year was my game of the year.
Hey, while we on the topic of PlayStation, before we run out of time, can we go over the next topic? Yeah, talk about that real quick.
Yeah, and what we do is, Nick, start the next topic, and we can get our guest thoughts on the first, because we eating up a lot of time fighting.
Yeah, I got you. So next we want to just highlight the PlayStation 4's success. They recently announced that worldwide they have sold 401 million games.
Damn.
And 401 million games.
Crazy.
It's nuts out here. And so the attach rate is at 7.51, meaning that, a lot of people who bought PS4s are buying a bunch of games. And so right now the attach rate is basically higher than the PlayStation 2's attach rate. And we all know that the PlayStation 2 is the best-selling console in history. So my question real quick, and we can start with our guest to answer this. Do you guys think that the PS4 is trending to be the greatest console ever, just based on sales and, the amount of games people are actually buying? You know what I'm saying? Do you guys think it's trending to be the greatest ever?
Go, Kev.
I think it's too early to say. I mean, they're having a great run at it right now. What are they at? 53 million consoles sold. I think part of that attach rate number is because we're in a different landscape for how games are distributed and accessed, as opposed to, when you had your PlayStation 2, it was only physical retail, right? Now you have access to downloadable content games where, they're very low barrier to entry to purchase. So it's a little too early to tell, but they're having a very good run at it. So I am hopeful that it will be one of the best-selling consoles. But I do think a lot of that attach rate has to do with the fact that access and interact with games is a lot different than 10 years ago.
Okay. Chris, what do you think?
Well, it's looking like that, isn't it? I mean, with the digital age that we've got, I think people are just, I think people do that whole kind of Netflix thing where they flick through and then they pick out, I've got something on a sale and I'll get that. It's going to happen. But for me, it will never beat the Super Nintendo. So, yeah, you can have all your success if you want, but personally, it's not my favorite console.
Okay.
Shock horror.
Okay, Jack, what you think, bro? How you feeling?
Of course, it's great news. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here in these gaming streets, but like Kevin and Chris already said, man, it's mainly because of digital gaming. Like, for instance, I just bought 2-3 games on the flash sale, and I only spent like $8.
Flash sales.
Yeah, yeah, flash sale. So,
oh yeah.
So I think it's good as far as the sales. I think it is going to have the highest attach rate when it's all said and done. The PS4 is. As far as games, I don't know because the PS3 and the PS2 still have better exclusives than the PS4 does currently. But like I don't know, man. Like in 3 years, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to say that because they is about to drop some bangers on this PS4. So
yes, they are, and so everybody looks at the PS2 and a lot of people consider it the greatest console ever or whatever like that because it's the highest selling console. Not to say that's the truth or anything. But when you look at it from like a history perspective, people remember the PS2 as the greatest console ever because it's the greatest selling ever. So if PS4 outsells it and stuff, and later down the line, a few years from now, do you think that people will think of this as the greatest console ever, regardless of our personal feelings and stuff?
Yeah, but I'm going to say yes. I think they will. I think until the next generation comes out and it keeps going and keeps going, I think the gaming industry is getting bigger and bigger, and you're going to see more and more games being sold and more consoles being sold. I mean, over their lifespan, maybe not straight away, but it's just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it will be considered one of the greater consoles in the at least in the PlayStation library. It's in a few years, so yeah, I think it'll be considered one of the greats.
I gotta agree, man. Cause when people look back on the past, they always look at it, more fondly than they remember it. So when by the time the PS5 come out, people gonna be, oh man, the PS4 had all these games. Like they're gonna be saying the exact opposite of what they were saying. Now it had all these games. The online was great. PSN never went down. It's gonna be totally different. Then people like the bandwagon and shit, right? So it's just gonna be a completely different narrative. By 2020, 2021, the PS4 is gonna be remembered as like one of the greatest consoles of all time.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
About it.
I can definitely see that. And I do agree, that for me, the PS4 is not the greatest console right now. I mean, it's hella impressive, what I'm saying, with all these freaking games they got and stuff like that. It's very impressive. It definitely keeps me busy and stuff. But I don't know. We'll see how this year goes, man. They got a lot of great games coming. What I'm saying? I just need for PS4 to be the greatest ever. They need a couple of just classics. What I'm saying? They need a couple of Last of Us's. What I'm saying?
I think
yes, they need a couple of. If they get a couple of those in conjunction with the sales, in conjunction with all the just the plethora of games they got, I think it will be the greatest console ever.
I don't know if we have a whole lot of Last of Us's coming, but I hope so. I think we got a lot of games in the pipeline, but we also got a lot of games that aren't like extremely like classic games, but the AA games are doing just as good as the AAA games, like the Yakuza. I think Yakuza has like an 85 Metacritic.
Yeah, they got some high rated games already.
Yeah, like Yakuza, people don't even know what Yakuza is, but it's getting extremely good reviews for the type of game that it is. Even Gravity Rush 2, it's got like an 84. And it's making people who maybe didn't give it a chance to actually like the people who love to get on Metacritic. And
that first Gravity Rush was poop.
It made me.
I tried to play it. I couldn't do it.
Combat system. All you did was undo the gravity and then dash back down to that one little kick. Combat system sucked.
It was from the Vita, but I'm kind of glad they took the game off the Vita and put it on the main console because a lot of people didn't own a Vita and they didn't get to play it. So I'm just saying, in general, the games that you wouldn't think would get these type of praises or type of push are getting it, not just AAA games. But for the attach rate to be as good as it is, I'm happy. That means more games, man, at the end of the day, and more people are buying more games. And I feel like what Nick said about the actual console, I mean not console, but the classics. I think they'll come eventually because the PS2, same thing, man. We was getting games and stuff like that, but once we start getting the classic games, like the big time games, especially when first parties started to kick it into high gear, because we all know, if anybody in here doesn't know, Sony be taking forever and a day with their first party.
Yeah.
So they usually don't kick in till the middle of the gen and to the end. That's when they always like everything starts popping off. Because at the beginning of the gen, it's always dry. I mean, it is PS2, PS1, and PS3. It started off the same way.
So is 2018 going to be the peak year? Is that going to be it?
It's going to show some people some stuff, man. Because I think I got a feeling Horizon is going to be bigger than what people think it is.
Oh yeah, give Guerrilla some credit. People like to associate Guerrilla with Killzone because a lot of people don't like Killzone. But give Guerrilla credit. They are very creative, man. And they can tell an amazing story. Like, Killzone had a great story.
Wait a minute. You need to cut it out.
No, I'm a Killzone fan, dog. I love
too.
Killzone.
Nick, you're losing it. You had it.
Hey,
You're
I was
losing
with you when you said Killzone had a great story. You don't cut it out.
I love Killzone, dog. It did. It had potential, bro. It really did. It
I
really
think
did.
Killzone 2.
They just fell short. They just fell short in some areas.
But I give them praise for trying something different because they've been doing Killzone for the longest. Like what, 2 generations now? A generation and a half?
Yeah.
They've been
Since
doing
PS2.
Really quick.
Surely.
PS2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really quick,
So
we gotta. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, so it's a lot of games that I think are coming from the God of Wars to the Last of Us 2s. So and then we still don't know what some of these first party devs are doing, like the people who make Infamous. I heard they got a new IP, and so we'll see.
Just give me an awesome Spider-Man.
Hey, that Spider-Man gonna be dope, dog.
Yeah,
really
man.
quick, since we have gone out of time a little bit, I do want to touch on one more thing. In honor of tomorrow, it is PAX South. Me, Nick, and Mamacita will be able to finally get our hands on the Nintendo Switch.
Bruh.
My condolences.
And I heard Jack Move was switching and finna be a Nintendo fanboy going forward. So Jack Move, you excited about that Switch, man, since you switching over?
Hey man, listen. Like I told people, I'm not a Nintendo hater. If the Switch had achievements or trophies and the online natively on the system, I would consider buying one, man. But as far as right now, I really ain't feeling it, bro. I can't do it.
Jack Moo, listen to me, bro. If you got a Switch before Xbox, I'm blocking you on Twitter, man. I'm not even.
I might block myself on Twitter if I do that.
No. Not that bad.
Chris or Kevin, what you guys think about the Switch? You guys, any excitement for it whatsoever? You make it your second console if you don't have a second console already?
I like to do my console gaming at home. I don't use it ever out on the go. So I like to just, sit down at home with a nice cup of tea and play my games at home. And the thought of portable games is not for me.
With tea though.
Yeah, he got it with the tea. You know,
yeah, we've got to bring out the British tea, man.
Wait, so it's hot tea. It's not like cold, like Southern sweet tea, like we drinking.
No, man, it is hot tea. It's hot tea.
I can't do it. You just come down to Texas, man. We just some sweet tea.
Yeah,
man. Man, it sounds good.
A whole bunch of sugar. Whole bunch of sugar.
Yeah, my brother, you buying that Switch day one, right? I already know, fam.
Yeah, I already have it pre-ordered.
See, let's go.
Oh man,
Switch gang, baby.
The mistakes human beings make.
Why, Kev? Why?
I mean, obviously, I will admit that there are some things that they, have neglected to mention. Fortunately,
like
for me,
all
I
the
don't
accessories.
really care about those. The price of the accessories are a bit batshit, but
Nintendo people still gonna buy it.
I'm still buying it.
Keep the faith. Keep the faith.
Yeah, I mean, they need to answer some questions, like, especially for long time Nintendo fans. So virtual console stuff, they need to go more in depth in their program and like how all of that is going to work. I mean, if you have to talk to somebody through an app on your phone instead of having it native on the console. Again, I don't really care about that because I don't intend to really play multiplayer.
Thank you. Same here. I'm not going online with the Switch ever.
Yo, that's some crap.
Yeah, so like a lot of that stuff doesn't.
Oh my god, I've never heard.
Yeah, a lot of that doesn't matter to me, but for the longtime faithful of Nintendo, I think they deserve those answers. So I do think there's a lot to be answered, but
are you getting Zelda?
From what I've seen, I'm really excited for Zelda.
Kevin, do you know Kev the gamer?
I bought a Wii U for Zelda, man. A Wii U for Zelda. Look at my face, gutted.
Kevin, do you know Kev the gamer? You guys sound like identical, dude.
You think you sound like Kev?
You sound like Kev, dog.
I do not know him.
Nah, I don't hear it.
You sound like Kev to me, man.
No, he don't get that PC elitist, tone to his voice.
Yeah, he don't.
You can't smell the PC mustard race on him.
Yeah.
Kev, my dude, though, man. Don't be getting no Kev. He be talking that gospel. He don't care who gets what, as long as the PC get it. He don't care about
facts.
He want everybody exclusives. He want everybody.
He said that. I want all y'all.
Exclusives are anti-consumer.
Oh, they be killing me with that, bro.
Yeah, shut up.
Jeez,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm building my PC this year. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you going to the dark side, bro?
I'm going to the dark side, fam.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Join us, fam.
Actually, I'm
Join
gonna have to
us.
get a PC too. I'm not building one because I'm not Bob the Builder like
What?
that.
Bro,
I'm about to get one. No, dog, you gonna help me because I can't. I can't put Legos. Man, I can't put Legos together. I have trouble putting Legos together. Son.
Oh yeah, you need to get your joint pre-built then.
We can make you a Lego case.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna help you, bro. Mamacita, you excited about playing the Switch tomorrow?
I don't know. I mean, as far as tomorrow, yeah, because of course I would like to actually get my hands on it. So I am excited for that. And I'm a gamer geek, so I don't really care what system, and it's new, and yeah, I want to try. But as far as purchasing it, I mean, I'm looking possibly maybe in the fall when perhaps we get more game announcements and kind of more details, because I still have so many questions about the Switch, to be honest. And I don't know. I just think, Nintendo just appears like, they're going after the mobile casual gamer. And I just don't think they are appealing to the more hardcore style of gamer like that.
So you got no excitement by sitting aside this long line tomorrow?
Oh, I'm not sitting aside in a long line to play it, though. I'm not.
You jumping the line? Okay.
I ain't gonna sit in a long line to play a Switch, though. No.
What then?
You excited about touching that Switch tomorrow, dog?
Yeah, I definitely excited to be able to try it out. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to get
Not tomorrow. I'm sorry, Friday. My bad, y'all. I meant to say Friday.
I was thinking that. I wasn't going to correct you, my brother. I knew what you were saying. But I'm excited to get my hands on it. Definitely to try it out and stuff like that. I want to try, Mario and Zelda. I think those are the only two games that I do want to try. Everything else, y'all can have that. So yeah.
You know what? Really quick before we leave, Jack, move. I need you, and this is topic. I probably should you about this earlier, so you would have a little time to think about it. But you pretty much self-promoted. The developers of Shantae should give you a gold medal or free games for life for what you did for promotion with the game, because no one was playing that game until you said. So I think you and Nia was saying the game. So
yeah, Nia.
I got to ask you a question. Give us a game that folks I don't really know about that's a smaller title that you think people should be having an eye on, that they should play.
Ooh,
because you play a lot of games, dog.
I do. Damn, I'm trying to think. Like, that is a great question, but hold on, damn.
I said I should have asked you before the show. I was thinking of it just now.
Damn. Because I had one in my mind, but I forgot. Ooh.
Well, while you thinking, I can talk about the Switch a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Crunk Girl, what you think about the Switch?
For me, I'm kind of iffy on it. It's a lot of stuff with the Switch. I'm looking at Nintendo like y'all haven't learned. That Mario, like I put in the chat, that Mario 64, aka Mario Odyssey, aka Mario 64 on steroids, I gotta play that. I'm a huge Mario 64 fan. I love that game. So when they showed the Mario Odyssey, I was like, yo, that joint looks incredible.
It should be called Mario B.
Yo, like
they sitting in New York.
I'm not even the hugest Mario fan. I don't even like Mario like that. I think Mario need to die and take a break and come back refreshed. And that is what I was talking about. I was like, yo, let Mario die and come back fresh, man. And that game looks amazing. It looks like it's something different. It doesn't look like every other Mario game that's ever came out. Because after 64, we didn't really get a game like that for Mario. And Zelda looked fucking amazing. Zelda looked amazing. Console Zelda. Only Zelda I have ever played in my life is the one on the 3DS. What was it? Not even what's the name of it? Majora's Mask. That's the only one I played. So Zelda looks amazing. I like Shin Megami Tensei, but they didn't show gameplay of that. But I told people before, if people are sleeping on this Switch, if Pokemon drops on this Switch, you can.
Well, that's gonna sell like hotcakes.
Yeah,
like a Pokemon.
It's a console seller.
People don't think Mario is gonna do damage in November. When it comes out in the fall, Mario is gonna do damage.
Ooh, wait a minute! I got a quick question for Chris and Kev. Y'all think that Breath of the Wild will do some damage to Horizon sales? You think it'll put a little damage in there? Because I mean, a lot of people thinking that Breath of the Wild is going to outsell Horizon because of the fact that everyone who buys a Switch day one, we'll have Breath of the Wild.
I think so. And there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't know if it'll do significant damage. I think it'll do some, but not a lot.
I don't know, because I
don't think Zelda carries as much weight as a Mario, so I don't think it'll do.
Dude, I guarantee you, almost everyone who's buying, because think about it, the launch games are sparse.
Sparse as hell.
For the Switch. So when you buy the Switch, you're gonna pick up Zelda.
But the thing is,
Right.
what did the last Zelda sell? On what was it? 100 million consoles sold? How much did Zelda even sell? The last one?
I don't know, but the point is,
yeah,
I'm just
like 7 million.
I don't think
it was on a bigger. It was on a bigger what you call it? Bigger install base. So I don't know what the last.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I don't think it's going to do a lot of damage. I don't think the last Zelda did anything, relatively massive for Nintendo. So I don't think this one will either. Plus, you also have the Wii U that's out, right? So people will buy it on that. But I don't think it's going to do nearly as much damage as people think it will.
I feel you on that. I think Mario would have did more damage if it would have dropped than Zelda.
I full-heartedly agree.
And if Pokemon drop, I'm telling people, Pokemon drop, it's gonna be a wrap.
You got that game
Zelda
for
might get game of the year. I think Zelda might get game of the year this year.
Oh,
I got a couple games.
I do. I'm telling y'all, people sleep on Zelda, but if you look at all of these Zeldas, like when it comes to their Metacritic scores, them joints are high, and they're always high.
Educate the people, Jack, on some games before we get up out of here. Some games that they need to be looking at.
Okay, well, I got two games that I thought of real quick. One that's already been out and one that is not out yet. Now, the first game I want people to look at is Adventures of Pip. I did gameplays this far. I'm sure some of y'all know about Adventures of Pip, man. But
yeah, man.
Yeah, I think Nico got it. But it's basically about a boy named Pip. He starts off as a pixel. You know what I'm saying? He starts off as a pixel, but eventually he can form to like a 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, and it's like you're basically trying to save a princess, man. The game is very dope. It has a very, very, very dope message. You know what I'm saying? Very dope message, man. Oh, I got another game. It's a game called Hue that I played that a lot of people ain't played. You play a boy named Hue, and it's basically it's a puzzle platformer, but you got to change the colors to navigate the world. Very, very dope game. If y'all never played it, check out Hue. And the game that's not out yet that I think might be a banger, low key, is called A Night in the Woods, and it's about a cat. You play as a cat. She dropped out of college, man. She had to go back live with her parents and all this stuff. It's real melodramatic. It's narrative based. Huh?
You're smoking too much weed, man. That sounds like a trippy game.
It does. I think it might be a banger, man. I'm not too sure about it, but it seems like it's gonna have a real like deep story, interesting story. So yeah, man, that's my 3 games.
That's dope. I've seen you play Hue. Hue does look interesting.
Yeah, Hue looks. It
does.
That's a beautiful game, man. Beautiful game.
Yeah.
Big boy, Hue, and what else?
What? Night in the Woods.
Night in the Woods.
Yeah, Night in the Woods.
Interesting.
So we're gonna get up out of here, but I want to remind you guys that the next Double XP podcast will be live from PAX in San Antonio. We will be live streaming this on the Inner Circle Network, Inner Circle Network's YouTube channel.
Oh, we're gonna be in the same room together too.
Yeah, that link's in the description down below. I do want to thank all of our guests for coming today. I really hope that Nick gave Kev and Chris the heads up before they came today, because they knew what type of buzz they was coming into when it comes to TiC Double XP podcast. We are a debate podcast.
I think I told y'all it was a debate podcast, right?
Yeah.
But in the end, it's all love. We love each other, and we just love talking about games, and we love to get passionate about games. But I want to start this outro. I do want to start with the guest today. Kev, please tell the people about yourself before we get up out of here, brother.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you for having me. I like PlayStation games. I like all games, really. Been following games since I was, 10. If you ever want to talk games, you can find me on Twitter at DarkTagger. That is my gamer tag and my PSN ID. So, yeah.
All right, we got Captain T and Crumpets. Chris.
This man get the best nicknames. That is your nickname now, sir.
I'll take Captain Crumpet, sort of. I think maybe. So, thanks for having me on, guys. I've had a great time. It's been much fun. I like all the ducking and swinging in there, and the punches thrown. It was all good fun, man. I enjoyed it a lot. You guys have yourself a great time at PAX as well.
Thanks, man.
You can catch me on Twitter at the Stubbsy. That's with 2 B's. My PSN account is Stubbsy the Viking. Once again, Stubbsy with 2 B's. Guys, anytime you want to have a game, I'll be well up for it.
All right. Then we got the you know what? I'm not gonna ruin this man's thing by trying to by saying it. Jack Move.
Appreciate y'all for having me on, man. Good conversation. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Jack Move Johnny. Search me up, check me out. I'm a PlayStation gamer, if you can't tell by me hugging a goddamn trophy in my profile picture and name like a pony earlier. But yeah, man, check me out.
And then we got Mrs. Now You See Me, but sometimes you won't. Crunk Girl.
She pondering. She pondering what she gonna say to you.
Mm-hmm.
There she go.
I was on mute because I had to rethink what I was finna say.
I knew it.
Fam, I love you, right?
It's all love, baby.
But yeah, it's all love. I ain't gonna even put it out there like that because we gonna see each other in the chat.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah. South Carolina weather can get right, my sinuses can get right, and we'll be all right in the hood, man. But it is
buddy.
Y'all see me, I know y'all seen me sneezing earlier.
Yeah.
You got a book in your nose. Still don't know if you've seen that.
I know,
You wrong. Man. That's wrong.
Nah, but anyways, thanks for coming through, all the guests. We appreciate it. I know we was a little heated and talking and all that stuff, but hey,
Nick fault.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all about gaming at the end of the day. We all, as you can see, we all just
love the passion.
Yeah, man, we just passionate, man. But also, we talk to each other all the time, so we don't take none of this stuff serious. We be on Twitter in the chat talking junk 24 hours of the day about nothing. But thanks for y'all for coming through. Thanks for the chat. The chat was kind of live today. They was in it. They were going in.
They was feeling the heat.
Yeah, man, it was going in. Thanks for everybody who came through. Shouts out to everybody out there who watches and supports the podcast. We really do appreciate it. Make sure y'all check out sharetech.com. Also, you make sure y'all check out whatsupplaystation.com. Shouts out to my boy Barry and all them over there. And check me out on Twitter, YouTube, and sometimes on Twitch, but mostly YouTube and Twitter at Crunk Girl 711. So, and my PSN is Crunk Girl 711 as well. If y'all trying to game it up, play a little bit, that's PSN as well.
Okay. And then tomorrow is we're getting ready for day 0 of PAX South. So it's time for it to initiate Miss 2v1 herself.
That 2v1 action.
Mamacita.
See, I've dealt with that 2v1. You got a nickname for me too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I appreciate everybody, the new guys, and I just want to wish you well wishes on your new show. And it's always great to be in the presence of the Pony Commissioner.
Oh, thank you.
It's always pretty cool. And Nickodemus, don't block me on Twitter.
Ooh.
All right. Why would I block you?
Don't block me because you're gonna see me tomorrow, so you can't block me now. No?
Nah, I ain't blocking nobody, fam. I'm not sensitive like J-Tech.
Okay.
Just bring some sugar cubes.
I'm not a bitch. I don't block people on Twitter. I'm not a bitch ass nigga. I don't block people. Well,
not like some of the folks out here who can't take it.
Hey man.
Then we got my light-skinned brother from somebody else's mother, who I think might be joining PlayStation Legion sometime soon. Mr. Nick.
Never.
Our fearless leader.
Never, fam. All right, this is Nickodemus. All I gotta say is checkerboard rendering. Microsoft like checkerboard. Sony like checkerboard. We like checkerboard. Everybody checkerboard. This
was Nickodemus' last show.
Oh man.
I might get fired. I might get fired from TiC after this, but it was a good show, man. I definitely want to speak my piece. I think I made sense. You know what I'm saying? Whether you guys agree with me or not, the king will always make sense in his own mind. So I appreciate you guys letting me, get it out vent. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys did well answering for the sins of the world, of the Xbox community. You know what I'm saying? I think tonight Mamacita was.
Oh my God.
I think Mamacita was Jesus tonight.
We were
and
just
Fame,
damage
Oh
control.
my God.
and Fame. I think Mamacita was Jesus tonight, and Fame was the good crook on the left of him. I think so. You guys did good.
We was in full damage control mode tonight, fam. That's all it was. But like I said, I do want to thank Jack Move. I don't think Jack Move even got me added on PSN, fam. I think that's a problem. So
wait a minute, you ain't add me, bro?
I don't know. I don't think you added me, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna fix that tonight. Like I said, Kel, Chris, thank you guys so much. I really hope this thing with the TiC PlayStation podcast. I hope this thing comes to fruition. I hope it comes true. I hope you guys on the show. You guys are amazing. If you guys are more than welcome to come on anytime. Make sure next time you guys come on the show, make sure you got some boxing gloves on because it gets heated.
With my crumpets and my tea.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we're gonna bounce. This was episode 15 of the TiC XP podcast. We'll be back to argue and fight in 2 weeks because coming up this weekend we'll be live. We will not be arguing, debating the fight. We'll be giving you guys the news. We out of here, man. Hit the description down below. Try to join these giveaways, try to win, and follow everybody on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, whatever they got, man. And we out. Peace.
Check a bar rendering.
Bye, everyone.